Good morning, good morning, good morning. Dr. Marissa here, reporting live by the Ocean of Abundance. I was kind to my hip by not trying to go all the way out to the water today. It's been, hips don't lie. Those of you who know, I had a major hip replacement surgery almost 12 weeks ago. And the good news is I am recovering nicely. The bad news is uh, I keep pushing, when I feel better, I start to do stuff. And then once I do stuff, I go, oh, I think I overdid it. And then I do stuff. So it's always a nice practice what I teach balance for me. And that is why I'm not a little further out, but I was kind to myself. Welcome, welcome. Those of you who accidentally found me, I am Dr. Marissa. I am an organizational psychologist by education, PhD in that topic, but I'm actually I'm your cheerleader for choosing happiness. Those of you who may or may not know, I'm the author, the best-selling author of this book, 8 Ways to Happiness from Wherever You Are. And so I bring you just tools to choose happiness during this fluxed up time. And glad you could join me. And I see that you're coming on numbers. If you could just say hi in the chat, then I'll be able to say hi back to you. And this is my Monday broadcast where I don't have a guest, but I do answer questions if you have any and give you my 8 cents worth on how to choose happiness. All right, so just go ahead and in the comments check in and I can say hi. Oh, yay. I love it when people listen. Follow my instructions. I don't follow my own instructions. Lorraine Jackson, so nice to see you. Thank you for joining me on Mind Your Own Business with Dr. Marissa. And if you have any questions in the next 25 minutes, please feel free to put them in the chat and happy to interact with you. And as we normally do, starting together, if you could seat yourself comfortably. Dino, I was hoping to see you. Always good to see you, my dear, from Indiana. And Lorraine, let me know where you're hailing from. But we haven't checked in yet, so good timing. Palms up in your lap for openness. Taking a deep breath in through your nose and releasing. Soft shoulders, soft elbows, soft knees. Another deep breath in. And releasing all the stories and the drama. And one more deep breath in. Connecting with me through chi, eternal energy, the breath of life that connects us all, that we know we're alive in. And so glad, and connecting us no matter where we're from. So we've got Indiana with Dino, we've got New York with Lorraine. I'm here in California, as you can tell, and we are connected. Our humankind, emphasis on kind, and that's why I do this. It's my effort to influence who and what I can, and things in the news right now I can't really influence. So I try to keep my eyes and my attention, which is the most valuable currency that I have. Time and attention are mine to choose where I place them. So I'm encouraging you today. Uh, those of you who just checked in, I saw a couple more pop in. Just go ahead and say hi in the chat so I can say hi to your name and to you personally. And anytime you can put comments in there or questions, as my broadcast on Friday is usually guest. My broadcast on Monday is listener centered. So happy to give you peace of my mind, PEAC of my mind. All right. So the topic today is best thoughts. So I don't know about you, but uh, I still will wake up and I've had a good night's sleep and I did my, you know, discipline, which is, what are the things that I appreciate about myself and what are things that I'm grateful for so that I, go to sleep in a good mood. And sometimes I just still wake up in this mood of, ugh, really, uh, I really don't want to get up. I really don't. Well, thank you for the heart. I really don't want to get up. I really don't want to have to do the things I have to do. I really don't want to have to interact and just go away. And I'm by myself when I wake up. So there's no one to go away from because it's just me. So we're going to talk about how can we and I just when I was uh, posting this morning, uh, I saw Melissa with I'm just not feeling good. I'm not feeling right. I don't know if it's because I just moved. I'm just not, I need a little encouragement. So this is my encouragement for you and anybody who's just not feeling as good as they could. So the first thing, excuse me, I'd like you to do is just that same opening, taking the breath. So I don't feel good. You take the breath and you just parts of you that don't feel good. So I usually let myself vent for 16 seconds. I'm not on the 21-day fast from complaining right now. We'll be starting up in March again. But whatever it is, and if I say it out loud, the tool here is once I say it out loud, I can't come back to it. So I literally am releasing all of those negative things that are going through my head. So I don't like the pain in my hip. I don't like the pain in my back. I don't. Um, I'm not in a really good place with this person that I thought was going to be, a new friend. I really don't like the fact that it's taking so long to put the sizzle together. I don't like the fact that um, in Melissa's example, I don't like that I don't feel good. I don't like that I, am missing all the things that I left behind in California, or Denoel, I don't like the fact that I don't feel appreciated by my kids or my husband. Sometimes like you might feel that. Lorraine, you can type in things that you don't feel good about. I won't say them out loud, but anyways, use this as an example as releasing, and we're doing it in less than 16 seconds because I'm a huge cheerleader for the law of attraction, which is kind of like the law of gravity. It works whether you believe it or not. That if you stay in this place for more than 16 seconds, and we're coming up on it right now, then you're going to attract more of the same. So the key thing is under 16 seconds, you release everything that is bothering with you. At the 16, oh, you heard it. Good. So just all those things. Was I like pretty accurate with some of the negative things, that you were thinking? And just get them out, right? Time yourself. If you hit 16 seconds, take a breath again and then focus on something you do like. So I love the fact that I still can be connected on Facebook with people. I love the fact that I uh, uh, I have and taste buds to enjoy good food. And then you go back to your rant again. Put your alarm on for 16 seconds. I don't like, as Lorraine said, the way people treat each other. I don't like what happened at Capitol Hill. I don't like what happened to George Floyd. I don't like what happened, blah, 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 blah. 16 seconds. Take a breath. And at some point, you're going to run out. And remember, the rule is you cannot go back to those things you just released. Okay, that's the king. That's the hashtag, because there's a fine line between venting and releasing and making it a habit. So when we begin to get comfortable with complaining, which is why I run the 21-day fast from complaining, is what once that becomes a habit, then that's our go-to. Anytime we don't feel good, we begin to complain, we call people up, we post, we get involved, then we start defending, and then, pretty soon your entire day is consumed in feeling bad. So this little tool, this breath in, breath out, less than 16 seconds, breath in, breath out, breath in, breath out, 16 seconds of venting, and then a focus on something good, it is. And then if you need to vent again, same thing. And soon you'll begin to feel the difference when you're venting and when you're appreciating, which is, I love it, I love it, I love it. And then before you know it, you're just going to feel good most of the time. 88% of the time. I'm all about 88% happy. Why not 100% happy? Because then you're dead. We definitely need the contrast. As Abraham Hicks says, whenever we know that we launched a rocket to knowing something that we want to happen that will make us feel good. So the value in not feeling good is that you are helping yourself articulate things that you would like to see that make you feel good. Does that make sense? Good. And Lorraine, she loves watching. So Lorraine, for you, this is so easy for you to move into that better feeling place, is because once you vent, all you need to do is take a picture of your grandchildren, focus on that, feel good, not think about the time they were fighting, but think about the time where they said, I love you, Grandma. I'm sure they've said that. The next time you're with them, I call it bottle the feeling. So when things feel good, bottle that feeling. So the next time they're sitting on your lap, hi Ahmad from Saudi Arabia. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm hoping your counterpart from Slovakia, Sonia, is going to join too. I love my international family. And Lal from Pakistan. But because I lost the watch party option on my feed, so when I do Agape, when I usually see you, I've lost that. But thank you for joining, Ahmad. It's always wonderful to see you. So, where was I? I was. This is what happens when I say hi. I ask you to comment, and then I get distracted. Squirrel. So I was talking about, Dee, help me. Oh yes, the grandchildren. So Lorraine, it's easy for you. Bintang, nice to see you. Let me know where you're from. So when you are focused on that good feeling, milk the good feeling. This is another teaching from Abraham Hicks. So when we feel good, instead of going, oh well, yeah, or waiting for the other shoe to drop, or I feel good now, but what about this? This isn't fixed yet. We can talk ourselves out of feeling good so quickly that it's scary. We finally feel good. I get feeling good. I feel good, and then it's like there's a sabotager that's yeah, but it's the critic. So instead of doing that, bottle the feeling. So the next time you're with your grandchildren, Lorraine, when they're sitting on your lap and they're not squirming, I want you to literally feel the hug, feel the love, and picture that feeling being captured in a little bottle in your heart that you can sniff anytime, that you can dab anytime that you're not feeling your naturally good, positive, happy, caring, loving self. Because that's the bottom line in all of this. Are at the core of who we are. That's who we are, humankind. We are kind, we are caring, we are loving, we're naturally happy, we're naturally innovative, we're naturally creative, we're naturally good people, all of us. But we forget. So, in remembering that, we use these tools to remember who we are at the core of who we are. and you can use that capturing of the feeling, of that feel good feeling, and milk it and use it anytime. It's here, it's always here in your heart. When my clients work with me in coaching, that's what we do, is we take those fleeting moments of happiness that are really not fleeting. They are really core to who we are, and we capture them so that we can bring it back anytime we want. Your phone is a valuable tool to bring back memories. I call it in my book, I know, here's the commercial, and I'm going to give all of you here that are on my broadcast today coffee for being here, just because I'm feeling generous today. And Melissa, it's my gift to you too. You gave me the idea. So just go to drmarissa.life and put subject line Agent Oprah giveaway, and then I'll mail you the promo code that you can get a free audiobook of it. So in chapter, I think it's 5, anyways, Out of Fear into Freedom, the tool here is when you are feel yourself going down into that pit of victimhood, self-pity. Again, 16 seconds, you're human, feel it, start the vent process, use that tool. And then the other tool is turning on a dime of memories. So your phone is beautiful for that, is you flip through and you find something. This is the visual version of the bottle of the aroma of the memory, right? Is the visual turning on a dime of memories. Those of you who are on my page know that you know, yeah, things are fluxed up right now, and there's a lot of things that we can't do. But I go to my memories and I repost things that I could do, not focusing on the fact that I can't do them this year, but focusing on the fact that I have done them. That's my choice. Why do I do that? It just makes me feel better. It doesn't make me feel better to focus on things that I can't do. It makes me feel better when I can focus on things that I love to do, or I know that I was really lucky to have done. That gratitude and appreciation is the number one foundational tool that will help you choose happiness. And I hope I've convinced you by drinking my rose-colored Kool-Aid. We're coming up on the end. Any questions? Let's see. Um, Melissa's, thank you very. You're welcome, Melissa. It's my blessing to be able to be part of the solution. That's my job. We're all agape, beneficial presence on the planet. I'm so grateful that I have, when I don't feel good. This morning, when I didn't feel good waking up, and I was seriously, like I said, feeling like giving the finger to reality. And I did that to myself by starting to get uh, my attention abdicated by what's going on around me. I don't have to do that. I can choose to say, no, I'm going to focus on gratitude. I'm going to focus on what I do have. And I do have a beautiful group that is kind enough to follow and pay attention to me. And one of these days, the attention will translate into even more money energy so that I can increase the broadcast platform that I have. Those of you who are right now in a place where you don't have a lot of money energy, no problem. Whatever you can do to like or subscribe to my YouTube channel, that always helps. If you're shopping on Amazon, use Smile Amazon with 8 Ways to Happiness, which is my nonprofit, and that will also help do the work that I do, so you can be supporters of Dr. Marissa, your happiness cheerleader. All right. Okay. Thank you so much. If you aren't on Instagram, or if you have friends on Instagram, Doc Balance, and I do the same thing at 10:30. And I am grateful to have the platform. If you have any questions, if you'd like to do a little short-term coaching with me, I'm doing a COVID special right now, so people are signing up on drmarissa.life, and happy to be there for you and to continue to splatter more hope and happiness. Join me this Friday for my guest. I have a special guest. It's a surprise guest. Actually, who I would like to get is that amazing our Agape's version of Amanda Gorman, who did the poem yesterday for Black History Month. So that's what I'm working on. But I always have someone interesting. Last week, if you missed the show with Dr. Alia Gorman talking about the benefits and the consequences of vaccinations, the show To Vaccinate or Not to Vaccinate was a great show. So go to my YouTube channel to watch that. She also did one on to mask or not to mask before. She's a medical doctor who's also an environmental toxicologist. So I would love for you to share her interview for as we move into this healing phase from COVID. All right, that's it for now. This is Dr. Marissa broadcasting live from the Ocean of Abundance, hoping that you have the best day ever. Peace in, peace out, world peace through inner peace. Bye.